Hi first graders, it's Miss Bennett, and today we're going to be doing a new kind of cut and glue activity. So what you need to do is find your new packet. It is in your blue folder. It has a number 5 on it. Find this folder, open it up, and then you are looking for this packet. It'll look like this in your folder, but we read it sideways. Mine has my name on it, so it looks a little different, but yours has some pictures on the bottom and 2 boxes and lots of words at the top. So go ahead and find this packet in your folder. You can pause the video if you need to, and then I will give you some more instructions when you're ready. Okay friends, so the page that we're going to be working on today has the word schools at the top, and it has all these pictures of things that we might find at school. And it's the first page in this packet, so you shouldn't need to flip at all. But we are going to take this first page, just one page, and tear it off. Just one page, and then put the rest back into your blue folder so that you have them for next time. But we only need this one page, and the first thing that we're gonna do, just like always, is write our name at the top. I'm gonna use markers so you can see it, but you should be using a pencil. And write your name at the top. All right, and then next you are going to need some supplies. We are going to be highlighting some things that we're going to read together in this paragraph right here. So I'm going to use a yellow highlighter. You can also use any other yellow tool that you have. You can use a crayon or a colored pencil, or you can use a marker, whatever you have. But we're going to use our highlighting tool to highlight some important details from this paragraph that are going to help us when we do our picture sorting. All right, so once you've got your highlighting tool out, let's go ahead and get started reading. And remember, your paper should look like mine, so whatever I highlight, you should highlight as well. So let's start reading together. Long ago, schools were only one room. I'm going to highlight one room because I think that's important. Boys and girls of all ages were in the same class. There was only one teacher for all age students. Chalkboards and chalk were used, along with ink and quills to write. I think that's an important sentence, so I'm going to highlight it. Chalkboards and chalk were used, along with ink and quills to write. Children often walked to school or rode horses. There was no technology. I think that's an important detail, that there was no technology. Let's highlight that. No technology. Now, children have much larger schools. Students are in the same class with children in their grade only. Students use computers, pencils, pens, and smartboards. Let's highlight that. Students use computers, pencils, pens, and smartboards. Students ride bikes or take the bus rather than ride horses. Okay, so I'm going to go back over things that I highlighted so you can make sure that yours looks the same. We have long ago, schools were only one room. Chalkboards and chalk were used, along with ink and quills to write. We have there was no technology, and students use computers, pencils, pens, and smartboards. Okay, so you can pause to make sure that you have those things highlighted. And then you can also pause the video if you would like to color in these pictures before we cut them out. So now is the time that you can go ahead and color them in. Okay friends, as you can see, I took a second to color in my pictures. If you use different colors than me, that is just fine. But now we're going to grab our scissors and glue because it's time to cut these out and glue them into the sides that say long ago and today. We need to decide which picture goes in each box. So let's go ahead and cut out all of those pictures. Make sure you're staying on the lines and not cutting too far into the rest of the paper. And cut out all of these squares. You can trim down the sides if you would like to so that they all fit in those 2 boxes. Okay, if you need more time to finish cutting out your pictures, go ahead and pause the video right now and finish cutting out all of these pictures. And then when you're done, we'll get started sorting them. So to start sorting all my pictures, I'm gonna think back to some things that I learned from what we read up here. In the first sentence, it says that schools were only one room. And I think we have 2 pictures of schools here. Which one of these do you think looks like it might just be one room? I think to me, this one looks like it might just be one room. So I'm gonna put that in the long ago side. And this one looks like it has lots of windows and it might be a little bit bigger. So I'll put that one in today. And I'm gonna glue those down. Remember, I'm gonna put glue on the piece of paper first. So I'll put a little bit of glue down and then stick down my picture. And then do the same thing on this side with my school from today. And glue that one down. All right, the next one that I'm gonna look at is, we highlighted where it said chalkboards and chalk were used, along with ink and quills to write. Now, some of you might not know what those things look like, but this is a chalkboard right here. So this is gonna go in the long ago section because it said that chalkboards and chalk were used. So I'll take a little bit of glue again and glue down my chalkboard. Remember, you can pause your video at any time if I'm going too fast for you. But that sentence also said that ink and quills were used to write. And this is a bottle of ink and a quill. They would dip that little feather into the ink and they could use that to write. So that will also go in the long ago section. Glue that down. All right. And this picture looks like it's a girl sitting at a computer. And we know that there was no technology long ago, so that must go in today. So I'll put that in today. And we also highlighted that students use computers, pencils, pens, and smartboards. Now here we have a pencil and some paper, so that must go in today. And we also have, this is a pen, so that goes in today. And then our very last picture is this, which I think looks like a boy with a smartboard. So we're gonna put some glue on today and glue down our very last picture. All right, friends, your paper should look just like mine. Remember, you can pause it if you'd like to. But we are all done with this page. Good job, first graders.